Chapter 49. January 1943. Toby Posniak slowly makes his way up the dark stairwell. It's a long, arduous climb. Reaching the 86th floor, he pauses to catch his breath before cracking the door slightly ajar. He opens it just enough to spy into the hallway. Just as Lieutenant Commander Crawford had promised, the SS guard is nowhere in sight. He closes the door and removes the Navy issue 45 from his coat pocket. He chambers around, holding the pistol in his right hand. He cautiously opens the door, checking the hallway one more time. He steps into the empty hallway and moves silently toward the conference room, where Adolf Hitler is scheduled to meet alone with Ernst Kruger. He hears muffled voices from a conversation within the room. He checks over his shoulder, still no guard. Slowly opening the door, he peers inside the dimly lit room. He is surprised to see not two, but three people sitting at the conference table. He recognizes Ernst Kruger, but the other two are sitting with their backs to the door. One is a woman. Surmising the male with his back to him is Hitler, he commits. He steps into the room and points the 45 at the back of Hitler's head. Before he can get off a shot, Kruger has instantaneously risen and produced a Luger aimed straight at Posniak. As Posniak freezes, the SS general unexpectedly trains his pistol toward the woman and shouts, "If the Fuhrer dies, she dies." The woman turns around to look at Hitler's would-be assassin. "Toby!" she shrieks, tears running down her cheeks. Through her familiar wire-rimmed eyeglasses, Posniak sees the terror in her eyes. "Natalie!" he screams, still pointing the gun at Hitler's head. Just then, Posniak feels the presence of another person in a pitch-black corner of the room. A wheelchair-bound man partially emerges from the darkness, his face still in the shadows. The faceless man points at Hitler and yells, "Do it, Posniak! Pull the trigger!" Posniak is still frozen. He doesn't know what to do. The two men continue shouting at him, one imploring him to shoot, the other warning him to lower his weapon. This is it. This is his test, his moment of truth. Natalie pleads for her life. Posniak lowers the 45 to his side, just as Kruger screams, "You ignorant Jew!" and pulls the trigger. Toby Posniak sat straight up in bed, covered with sweat. It was the second time he had been haunted by the dream since learning Natalie was alive.